Valley Mall in Harrisonburg, Virginia is another mall that goes quietly in the background while malls around it continue to gain notice and praise. Perhaps it's the bland architecture? Perhaps it's simply unknown? Or just not cared about by others? Let's step inside and get a look at this mall and its history. Valley Mall in Harrisonburg, Virginia's roots are traced back to 1978, when it opened as a Rare General Growth Properties original. JCPenney, Watson's, and Leggett would all sign on as original anchors. Now, history would be relatively quiet on the mall until 1991, when Walmart would sign on as a fourth anchor and a new food court referred to as Cafe Commons was added. (1998) would see Watson's get sold off to Peebles, while Leggett would merger back with Belk. But in 2003, Walmart would depart for a new store elsewhere in Harrisonburg. This would result in both the Walmart and Cafe Commons getting demolished to make way for Target and Old Navy. Rue 21 would also join the two to make an outward-facing format in the place of the old food court. Enter 2006, and Peebles would close shop out of nowhere. But this would be addressed as Dick's Sporting Goods came to take over the old pad. In the mall's life, a local police officer would be assigned to the mall to maintain order and keep would-be criminals down. Additionally, a kiosk in the mall would be made available for various charities after a controversy was made in January 1999. These are two notable moments that I could find on the mall's history. If any more happened, maybe you could relay them in the comments below. Today, the mall is still holding out under the current ownership of Macerich. Dick's, JCPenney, Belk, and Target still remain as anchors despite the outcome of 2020 and the expectations of 2021. And the mall remains to be a staple of the city as locals continue to flock to the mall for all of their needs. Overall, a quiet history and only some minor anchor changes seem to ensure that this mall will do just fine continuing on through the years. I'll be blunt with you guys for this one. I don't like the way this mall looks. Yeah, the wood slat JCPenney looks nice, and the plants around Dick's are a decent touch, but the rest of the mall just looks so bland. It looks like someone hired Simon to dump buckets of bleach all over the place. I try to be fair, but there comes a point where this bare-bones minimalist architecture starts to invoke feelings of suicide. Of course, I'm in the minority on this opinion, since I'm starting to find people love this kind of architecture. I guess I just don't get it. This footage came from July 2019. And I decided to do some last-minute checks on the news stories on the mall to see if anything's changed. Besides a couple store closures and a few charity events, there isn't really much happening at this mall. However, things around it seem to be happening, like a vape shop explosion in a nearby strip mall. But besides that, overall, it seems the Valley Mall is fortunate enough to be in its own little world for the time being able to avoid crippling incidents. Now, a major thing to pay attention to is 2021. I suspect this will be the year that will break many malls we used to consider live. I've been trying to stay optimistic through all of this, but now, in these days, I'm not so sure we'll come out okay anymore. I just have a feeling that this retail bloodbath that the media loves to talk about is about to accelerate into a full-on Holocaust. Yes, I know, that's a strong word to be using, but when retail is on the verge of just collapsing outright and then being monopolized into maybe just a few companies, I think Holocaust is the only way to describe it. You better hope that I am wrong on this one. I hope I'm wrong on this one. Well, I didn't mean to end on that note, but I've not been having a good feeling about malls and retail as of late. Nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe if you want more. I'll have some more pleasant properties to talk about real soon. Until next time, this is Doomie Grunt, wishing you and the Valley Mall in Harrisonburg, Virginia, farewell and good luck.